lionesses and friends of lionesses and anyone else who may eventually see this. Tonight we are going to talk about your voice. I think we've all seen something or read something about finding your authentic voice, finding your voice with a sort of capital V. And that's all well and good. It's sort of like when people tell you, oh, you need to be present, which we took care of in another mini meditation, to learn to check in. But tonight I want to sort of unpack that find your voice stuff. And I want to start by asking you a question. If you remember when you were in grade school, that one person, when the teacher would ask a question, they'd be like, oh, pick me. I know. There's always that one person in class. And, sometimes I was that person. Sometimes I wasn't that person, though. And I'll bet you, thinking back on it now, there were a bunch of kids sitting there that knew the answer and did not raise their hands. In fact, they might have slumped a little bit lower in their seat, even though they knew the answer, and they did not speak out. And because they're scared. They knew the answer. They're just too scared to do it. Or bringing it into the present day, when's the last time somebody said, oh, why didn't you tell me? Or you only had to ask. Or I didn't know you didn't like that. Or I'm not a mind reader. Have you ever heard those things? Well, they're related. They're all related. We could solve all of those problems, including the scared kid in class, by speaking up, by using our voice. So, and then sometimes you have people who use their voices too much and for not great purposes. And nobody's perfect. We've all probably done this at some point or the other. You gossip or complain or answer someone with sarcasm or disrespect or talk too much or blurt, and then they interrupt somebody's point, or they just talk about inanities, just garbage, just to fill empty space because they're afraid to listen and to take it in. So actually the throat and the hearing, according to yogic philosophy, are related. It's the same energy center that is related to both. Isn't that something? And according to yoga, wisdom from your third eye, we call it sacred nectar. This is your seat of wisdom and understanding. It drips down to the throat. Isn't that kind of a nice idea? And they say if the throat is closed, then decay happens. And I think that's a poetic way of saying if you don't stop to listen and pay attention, then you miss the good things. So going back to our fear of speaking out, sometimes it means that we lost an opportunity that we would have loved to have, or we would have been the perfect person for that job because we did not speak up when our boss asked for volunteers or, people to join this project. Or at worst, we become a martyr. Well, I'm always doing for others. They never do for me. Sometimes you have to ask, right? And it's hard to, because we're scared. We get closed here. You see my point? We bump into this all the time. Everybody does. So, on the one side, we have using our voice for bad. And on the other side, we're too stuck to say our truth or express our creativity or our good ideas because of fear. And, sometimes excessive stress can just shut us down and there's just nothing coming out. And then we feel sad and empty inside because we need that expression. That's healthy for us. So what can we do about it? Well, we can use the symbolism, the understanding of the throat connected with the hearing system. And in yoga, we have an area of the body. This is a chakra. That's what a chakra is. And this chakra is called Vishuddha. And there is a specific Bija mantra that goes with Vishuddha. And the Bija means seed. So it's just a little syllable. And the syllable goes with the throat chakra is hum. It's not om. It's hum. Or some people say hum, like more of a hum than a ham. It's not ham. It's like hum or hum kind of. Okay, so Bija mantra is they've correlated one to this chakra, but it's very interesting because when we hum, the syllable hum, we're actually massaging our vocal cords. We're priming our voice and keeping it healthy. I know because I had nodes on my vocal cords at one time, and I was on silence. I had to go on complete silence for a few weeks, and all I was allowed to do was hum softly because that massaged my vocal cords. Okay, so this is scientifically proven to benefit your throat chakra. Okay, so we can look at it on a very physical level. And also, as you may recall from our past mini meditation involving the bee breath, that it is very toning to our vagus nerve, the biggest nerve in the body that's connecting with all the major organs. It has a nice calming effect on our central nervous system. So if we have excessive stress that's closing down our throat chakra, our voice with a capital V, we can hum. We can hum. And you will probably feel a lot better. And so I'm going to hum with you. I am going to hum 20 times with you. But I want to show you a hand position that's symbolic of the throat chakra. Remember, here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors, and there's all the people. We're going to leave, here are the people, and we're going to leave the doors open. Okay, so the doors are open. So you intertwine your fingers like that, and then you touch your thumbs together, and this symbolizes an open throat. So find our Vishuddha Mudra. Okay, it's hard to get it straight with the thumb. Okay, I want you to rest the Vishuddha Mudra in your lap and have an awareness in your mind on this chakra, and maybe even imagining the connection between this, and these. And I'm going to hum with you, and you can hum as loud as you want. Oh, by the way, laughter and intentional shouting is also considered healthy as long as you're not making harsh sounds with your vocal cords, okay? So our idea is we want to clean it out. We want to open the throat so that we can speak when we need to, and so that we can feel maybe a little bit braver about honoring our creativity, honoring our own ideas. And this is directly applicable. Lots of people are trying to follow a dream. They are trying to open a business or run a business or be a contributor to their workplace, to their families. It's very important that you not be afraid to use your voice. Okay, so let's just take a nice position, a comfortable position with our chest open. Find our Vishuddha Mudra, nice and open. And we're going to just take a breath in and out just to start. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Okay, so the hum part comes on the exhale. We're going to inhale and exhale. You can close your eyes if you want. Hum. 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 Just notice how you feel. Continue to breathe, smooth and steady. And I'll see you next time.